Hi there from Paul Boyens, or as our star agents know me, the Progressive Online Business Consultant. Over the last 5 years, our team has interacted with our star agents, and we've introduced some new concepts. For example, the OBC and our live video chats have been very popular with star agents, and in fact we've exported that to the rest of the organization. We've also learned a lot about what drives or not our star agents, and we've also been able to develop some basic dashboards to help us measure the results of our tactics. And we've seen that these tactics and campaigns that we've launched have helped us increase the number of email addresses or individuals within an agency to engage with their online business consultant. But we feel that with all of this knowledge, we are now ready for a brand new concept, and we're launching that with our 2015 TSP. Now, before I talk about the TSP in more detail, I just want to remind you that our star agents, although small individually, is a very important segment for us. We have more than 450,000 PIFs. That brings in over $600 million in written premium in a calendar year. So we take this group very seriously. And if you look at our vision, we see this group as the third deployment group. And for us, it's all about growing them, but growing them cost effectively. And in order to do that, we need to be up to date with the latest marketing technologies and virtual tools. And of course, we need to understand what drives our agents, what is their need for our product. And as I mentioned, we feel we're ready for this new concept, and this is the concept that I want to introduce with my 2015 TSP, and it is the journey concept. Now, this is not something new. In fact, at the National Sales Conference last year, if you remember, a lot of our executives talked about the fact that Progressive is on a journey to become a destination carrier. And very recently, Karen, in one of her postcards to us, reminded us that we are on this journey to become a destination carrier. And I want to take this concept of a journey and I want to extend it to our star agents. So welcome to the star agent journey. This is a year-long virtual journey across the United States of America. If you imagine a train journey, it conjures up all these romantic images, but it also allows us to do a number of things. We can segment our agents, and some immediate segments that jump to mind are our VIP passengers. Those would be the high-producing ones, and we would have the economy class, and we probably have a few stragglers down in the back in a caboose. And we can use the great landmarks that we're all so familiar with in this country as a backdrop for product campaigns. And my fellow Clevelanders, many of them would have made the same journey that I made to Chicago on Interstate 80, and that takes you through Elkhart, Indiana, the RV capital of the world. And so I can visualize a live video chat from Elkhart, bringing the latest and greatest of our RV product to our agents. And all along, our agents can engage with their online business consultant and be rewarded for that. And then at the end of this year-long journey, one of our agents will win, which is really earn an all expenses paid trip for two. Now, how do we put this journey into practice? And if we can imagine that there's one online business consultant and about 17,000 unique agent codes in STAR, we need to use different models. And one of the models that we use to identify where these segments are is this particular model over here, with production on the left hand side and engagement running along the top. And once we've identified a segment on this chart and positioned it, we can now start looking at what kind of sales messaging we need for that segment. The other thing that's very important is to have a library of tactics that we can where we can grab one or two or more things from this library, put it together in a specific way, and then build a campaign to meet the specific needs of a segment that we've identified. And there's some old, tried and tested tactics on here. Top left hand side is the live video chats, and also some new things that I'll be talking about later on that I want to use with as part of this agent journey this year. Now, there are a number of campaigns that I call the standard campaigns or general campaigns. Those are campaigns very similar to what my colleagues, the ASRs and the ISRs, are doing. And since I have the same objectives in terms of product, these will be familiar with you. So there will be a personal auto campaign, there will be a snapshot campaign as we roll out version 3.0 across the country. Commercial obviously is very important, and for all the special lines products we have some campaigns happening. Renters is very important for us in Star, since Star agents don't have access to PHA. And then there's something unique to my group, or maybe it's not unique to Star, but that's something that I want to introduce for my Star agents, and it's what I call the warm handoff. So with our new process of moving agents between deployment groups, on a monthly basis I'll be getting agents into my Star deployment group, and I want to have a video from their sales team, which will be me plus their ISRs. I want to have that ready for them to welcome them and let them know that hey, there is this journey happening, that hey, they can now engage with me online, and just set the expectations for these agents. Now, all of this is put together in a journey calendar, and you can imagine that this is a big Excel spreadsheet. I'm just showing a small snapshot over here, and obviously we look at the sales and distribution countrywide calendar and make sure that we, for as far as possible, follow that calendar, and also leverage what is happening at the countrywide level. In addition to all the things that I've mentioned, there are a few concepts that I want to test. First one being progressive profiling, and my thinking here is that instead of trying to get agents to complete a 30-question survey, I'd rather ask them 3 questions at a time over a period of time and build up a profile that way. Personalization is, I think, a big thing. We all experience that whenever we go on the internet these days. More and more things are being personalized, and not just in terms of your name, but also in terms of the data that you see. Large accounts is a campaign that we are always something that we're testing, we're piloting this year, and that's just to make sure that across the deployment groups our sales message is consistent. And the final one over here is what we call progressive television network. All of these live video chats, as I mentioned, have been very popular, and many of your colleagues have asked us if we can make those available, or at least if people can know when they are and get their agents to register for these. So I can visualize a time, maybe November, December, where we're at the end of this journey. We're celebrating the successes, we're sitting down and we're learning lessons, and we're taking those lessons into 2015. So an exciting year for us in Star, working with Star agents. We'd love to get your feedback. Please reach out to myself or to Jamie Bertone, and we look forward to talking to you again soon. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.